Hi. Okay, this is my setup. I'm just gonna do an abstract nebula. um, Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna try to draw an actual one like it's just a cloud. Anyways, this is my setup here, and so yeah, it's basically it's one of those easels that you I guess a Monet French easel. So I just clamped the board to it. It's got a slight incline here for painting. Got some indigo, Cotman indigo, some Daniel Smith opera pink, and some M. Graham. No, that's a Winsor Newton magenta, and then I also have a lot of other colors here in my palette. Some M. Graham purple, marine blue, and yeah, maybe some crimson, M. Graham crimson. And that'll be pretty much the palette. That there'll be some reds and blues, magenta, because predominantly the color they actually are is more like a red, because some good astronomers with really sharp eyes or good camera equipment can take a photograph of nebula, and they can see red even with the naked eye. So it's they see this light hue of red. So mostly reds, but the blue kind of goes into blending the colors. So we'll start with wetting the paper. So it's basically wet and wet, and this brush has a little bit of blue in it. It's okay. It's from the last painting. I just finished a painting. Of some orcas. So yeah, this is a good brush, nice and soft. I like it a lot. It's a Hake brush. Okay, now okay, we could start with like I was going to put a little blue at the top and bottom, and we'll just let that run down a bit. Yeah, and add some magenta here. watercolor here. So what I usually do with this is I just sort of move it around. It's probably good to have paper towel down or something. Yeah, I think the lighter brush is the way to go. So I'm going to put some of this greenish blue in here. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I'm going to tilt the whole thing to one side. Careful I don't mix on my brushes or get mud. Well, that will get some mud in here anyways, but it's okay. Alright, so just kind of taking shape, I guess. So remember the blue, I'm going to go with that indigo down here too, so I'm just going to throw some of that in there. Let it bleed a bit. Some pretty cool colors in there. Pinks and reds and greens. Now, I have a little spray bottle somewhere. This thing's kind of a overkill. I got it for spraying large paintings, but yeah, there. So that gets it running a bit more. See, we get this really cool streaking through here. It's the same kind of process I use when I'm let me put some more purple in there. What the heck, eh? I don't like these splotches here. I'm just gonna go like that and let it spread a bit. This kind of looks like a dog. This may be a goat. I don't know what that is. It's maybe a horse. Oh yeah. So I just let the paint just spread all over the page, and that's pretty much it. So this is what I got. Sort of move the light here so it's not a glare, so it's wet still, but looks pretty cool. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's not completely dry. It's still moist, okay, but the colors have more or less set. Looks really cool. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a second coat over this to try to give it some depth. And so what I've noticed about Nebula is that they do have hard edges, like the edges of clouds. And so right now it just looks like a haze. So I want to add some of that to it. So what seems to be a good technique is just to let cauliflower. So that's why I'm going to do it now. So the paper's not completely dry, and it'll create some cauliflowers on the paper by just adding some color onto the page. Should look pretty cool. I'm just gonna look at my reference photo. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. Like I say, I put a second coat on and then spin it around a few times just to blend the colors. I did add some yellow and some orange to, just like put like a bright star in there. So I'm just going to let it sit for a while and just let the colors kind of bleed into each other, and yeah, so be some cauliflower forming, but I really like some of the colors. Look at this blue edge of this one here is really cool. So it just sort of melted with that purple and gave us kind of a beautiful glowing blue edge to that. I think that's really cool. So we'll see how it looks when it dries. I'm just going to let it sit for, and then maybe I'll use the hair dryer to finish it off so I can get working on it again. It might be just done the way it is, you know. Looks pretty cool. Okay, another layer. This created total chaos. It's beautiful. So I'm just gonna let it dry and see what we've got, but I think this is probably it. It's looking really amazing. Yeah. I added some highlights of the pink and purple, some orange, and the gouache. See how the gouache sort of bled into everything else, and it created this really cool blend of colors. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's really cool. So this is what it looks like when it's dry. Closer look. I really like the top of it. It's done some really cool things up here with the bleeding. Look at that. Yeah. Very cool. Cat Nebula.